Hey, what's up, guys? So I'm gonna revamp the French toast. Basically, I'm just gonna go as it is, just throwing this in here, getting the camera set up. Just want to record it as I'm doing it. Not gonna be like all, CGI and special effects, but I just want to get it while I have time to do this. So basically, here's all the ingredients here. I'm gonna show you a little close up in a second here. Right now, pretty simple, fat-free milk. I use, vanilla extract. Make sure you get some good stuff. Don't go cheap on that. Ground cinnamon, whatever. I like to get a little bit fancy on that. Costco egg whites. Don't buy them all out because they're starting to get low because y'all buying them. Some Walden Farms pancake syrup. And this is some keto bread that I found from Costco. So pretty dope, 30 calories a pop, insane amount of fiber, 12 per slice. That's pretty crazy. The only problem is that it's very fragile. It literally falls apart. You gotta be really careful. I like this bread, but there's this other bread I use too. It's 30 calories as well. I just get it from Vaughn's, but basically make sure you got your coffee. That's not Starbucks, that's just using the cup. Alright, so you heat the bread up, get it nice and toasty here. I'm just gonna move some stuff out of the way. So I don't know. This thing doesn't, I don't know which one's freaking up, which one's down. Who knows? What I like to do is get the pans nice and hot. Make sure you're using non-stick. If you don't use non-stick, it's gonna get messed up. I'll tell you that. It ain't gonna be good. So you try a different view. I don't have the best angles in here, but yeah, just bear with me on that. So you want to spray this up. Just a quick one. You're gonna do, when you flip it over, you're gonna spray as well. Okay, get that going. We're kind of improvising. We're doing a little bit more French toast than usual. I'm gonna make sure you smell that if your milk's bad. My milk goes really bad sometimes. I'm doing about 250 milliliters of non-fat milk. I'm just kind of guesstimating right now for my normal batch that I do make. So I like to get the toast nice and crispy in there. So get them all going. Toast the bread first because that takes literally the longest here. So 250 milliliters of milk. I'm gonna do 230 milliliters of egg whites. Always weigh everything. Everything you do is weighed. Alright, tar it up. Get your ground cinnamon. I don't really weigh. I do calculate it though. So I say that's about a tablespoon, 1.5 tablespoon. Do a cap full of this. I'll probably do about 1.5 just because, okay, that was 2. Just because the reason why I'm using 2 is because this batch is a little bigger than usual. So make sure you have coffee on tap because if you don't, you're gonna be sad mofo. I'll tell you that. Stir that up with your hand if it's messed up or not. I don't know. It's gonna be a little sloppy in here. So you're just gonna dip this bad boy in here. Dip it in here. This bread though does not do as good holding it together. You gotta go quick. That's why I like to toast this bread more because it's so fragile. See this? I gotta retoast that one because it's too fragile. The harder the bread, the better. Because it's gonna soften up with the egg whites and everything. Absolutely. Look at these. These ones are gonna just brittle apart. Dip them in there, get it in there. Try to grab like the leftovers, they break off. Depends on the bread. This is the only bread I've really found that kind of doesn't do what it's supposed to do. So, alright, this has some extra shit from yesterday. I'm just gonna clean that out. I don't think I washed it very well. But that's America for you. So, do what you want, America. You can do coffee, broken hand. What I like to do is, bear with me, I have one hand. So, with leftover juice, you want to fill that up. This is a little more difficult. Except one hand. It's going to kind of turn it, it's going to kind of fuse them together, which is fine. That's what we want. I still have 2 more toasts that I'm going to use, so I don't want to use all of this. But you want to like paste it up as much as possible. Okay, so this is how. Oh, that's a little extra burnt there. That is a little extra burnt, but that will stay together for the most part. All right, so not looking too shabby there. This is the last juice of the French toast mix. Just put that in there, let it soak up a bit. It's not gonna be as like juicy as these, but you gotta use every ingredient because A, you counted it, you know, well I hope you counted it. If you didn't count it, you're fucking up. So you gotta count everything. Everything you eat counts. Tedious, but oh well. If you wanna be fucking shredded, that's the name of the game. So, and I'm not even that shredded. I still got some work to do. So, this one I might. So see how it's fused together in there? I might just flip it as one. It'd probably be easier. So I'm gonna let this kind of, just let this evaporate as much as possible. This one is gonna look a little different. It's not as juicy. Alright, so I flipped this one over. It got a little fucked up because A, this pan is a little small, but and then B, I didn't soak it as much because I didn't have enough egg whites in here. But this guy should be alright. Alright, let's do one little flip. Alright, not too shabby there. This bread, it kind of, French toast comes out a little different. It looks a little more dry. Still tastes pretty good. It's gonna fill you up. That's what matters. So, this other 30-calorie bread I have works a bit better, and yeah, it kind of holds the whole French toast business together a bit more. Alright, still waiting on this. It's getting a little fucked up, a little crispy. Doesn't look that appealing, but that it's the bread. 100%. It's the bread on that. It still tastes pretty good. 13 grams of fiber, let me remind you. I don't know if you guys know how much fiber is in normal things, but that is absurd amount of fiber. Like, just a reference, an apple is about 3 to 4 per apple. How many apples you gotta eat for that? That's crazy. I gotta eat 3.5 apples for one piece of bread, and an apple varies from, could be 80 calories to 130 calories, and I know how big it is. But, yeah, oh shit, I think I'm getting this burnt, homie. Oh, no. Okay, that's alright. It kind of tastes like pancake mix. To be honest, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be so good because I'm getting low calories and I'm losing weight eating French toast. Who would have thought that? Losing weight eating French toast. Absurd. Carbohydrates are the Yes, I know the net carbs of this are much lower. You only get 1 per, but carbohydrates, energy. I mean, if you just eat carbs all day, don't do any exercise, yes, you are gonna retain a bit more water. You're not gonna deplete your glycogen levels, and yeah, you're gonna look bigger. You're not gonna be necessarily fat. I mean, unless you're overeating your calorie maintenance by a lot. So most people are. So all right, boom, there we go. All right, so round 2. This is just the last one. Gonna pop that in here. It's gonna be kind of dry because there's not as much juiciness to it. You can't discriminate. I'm gonna make this look much better in a second here. Cause y'all talking shit. I know y'all talking shit right now. You're like, what the hell, Marcus? What are you making? I don't want to eat that. It looks like poop compared to your other one. The other one, I was using 60 more calorie bread. Well, and yeah, it does taste a bit better, but yeah, name the game, man. Name the game. All right, so we're gonna get this bad boy on here. So we're gonna toast this up. All right, look at that. It already went up 30% better. Look at this. Look how much syrup I can put. How much syrup can you put and be under? This is, I don't have the total macros on this, but my normal one's about 500. I added 2 more pieces of bread, a little more milk. I'm gonna say like 650 for this whole thing. It's gonna be absurd. All right, let's say 700 because we're gonna round it up and get some berries in here. So, all right, boom. So we're gonna do some berries on here. This is gonna basically turn that IG filter on. We're gonna make it as fake as possible. Even though it's not gonna be too fake, just a little bit. So, boom, messy and good. I apologize for the kitchen. I'm having a hard time with my hand. This is like my OCD is going nuts. Like this is there, that's off. Oh my god, whatever. Yeah. So there you go. Not too bad. These ones are looking drier than a desert on a Tuesday night, but whatever. I'm still gonna eat those bad boys, but yeah, I'm gonna link up the macros up here somewhere. Pretty fantastic. I'm gonna be held over for a bit, and yeah, peace out.